Alright, welcome back everyone for Alliance War Season 28, War number 9. I know this video is extremely late going up, but I've been dealing with a bunch of real life stuff, so these videos have gotten delayed. Today, Poseidon is facing SSx-1, which is Savage Squad. Not the Savage Squad that most people probably know, but a very good alliance still. Savage Squad is a solid group of guys. I think we know several people over there, but they finished last season in Platinum 2, which was kind of surprising for me. That might be because of the short season. They may have gotten screwed out of their more accurate placement, is my guess, but they're a good alliance, so we knew it was a tough matchup going in. And our attack team today is going to consist of Moleman, Human Torch, and Magneto, House of X. Pretty common team. Moleman and Human Torch have been my most used attackers this season, so I'm very comfortable with them. We're also on a very common path today, path number 4 with the Immortal Abomination there. That's our first fight in Section 1 and our only fight in Section 1. And then as we go into Section 2, we are going to take a new path for the first time this season, which is Path 5 with the Professor X, Rhino, and Void on it. We will be taking all 3 of those fights. And that will actually do it for us. No mini bosses today. You can see what they have up there. Pretty good placement. MCOC boss is pretty cool. Someone's got a nice Penny Parker as a 6-star. Probably rank 3 is my guess. So that's kind of a new recent champion. That's pretty cool. Congratulations to them. She seems like a very cool champion. I wouldn't mind having her, but let's go ahead and check out this fight in Section 1. Immortal Abomination. I've never seen him placed here. But it does seem like pretty good placement, actually. The more I think about it, I think it makes a lot of sense. Just because he'll be applying a lot of debuffs to you, unless you're poison immune. And he's a 6-star at rank 3, of course. That's kind of the expectation against a alliance like this. But it's the long-distance relationship, heal, block, debuff, insult to injury nodes. And if we get too many debuffs on us, the insult to injury is really going to mess around with our ability to parry stun them. So we really don't want to have debuffs on us. Fortunately, Moleman, when he's not in his frenzy, is just going to be constantly purifying those poisons. You can see every time we do, we get a Fury. We've purified 5 debuffs. We have 5 Furies. We're going to purify more. We've got like 8 right now. And we don't even go into our frenzy, but because of all those Furies from purifying debuffs, we nuke him down in the blink of an eye. I mean, that was just crazy. 18 hits to take down a rank 3 Immortal Abomination is kind of insane. So I did not expect that fight to go that well, but Moleman, just, you can't say enough about him. He is so badass. Let's move into Section 2. Path 5 is the Ebb and Flow Intercept node. That's the big one. And we have a Professor X placed here, and he's a 6-star rank 3 as well. We're going to use Magneto's Guidance pre-fight as well as Human Torch's pre-fight here, because we really don't want to mess around with this fight. This can be a very annoying fight. Fortunately with Human Torch, if we keep our temperature up, we're not going to miss him, so we don't have to worry about the falter mechanic, but we do need to intercept him in order to do any real damage. So that's the biggest challenge in this fight, is just making sure we can get at least 1 or 2 intercepts and get some big damage with our Nova Flames. But to start the fight off, we are going to just take some hits and build our temperature to make sure that we cannot miss when the falter is active. I went for an early intercept right there, and it didn't work. He intercepted me and then clocked me a few times. Fortunately, it didn't do a ton of damage. It took about half my health, but we're still in good shape. I'm feeling good about this fight still. I wasn't worried. Gonna bait out the special one here. Again, temperature is high enough, we will not miss with the falter. And right there, we get the intercept. That's what we were looking for. We have the Fury now. Unfortunately, we are power locked, so we can't throw off a special. But our Nova Flames and Power Stings are doing more than enough damage. And the fight is pretty much over, but I did let my temperature get a little too low there, and he faltered me, so I missed, which was a little annoying. He's down to like 1% health. I'm just waiting to nuke him down. There we go. We get through the fight. We made that little mistake in the beginning with the poor intercept attempt. Fortunately, it really didn't cost us too much. We get the full attack bonus, and 32 hits is pretty good. Professor X has a very low health pool. But yeah, decent placement. I think that is a pretty good spot for Professor X, just to make that fight longer if you can't get a good intercept, and the falter makes it hard. But second fight up is a Rhino, ebb and flow intercept again, same node. He has the mighty charge node in addition to it, and Rhino is an obvious placement here if you have one ranked up, because he's going to go unstoppable while charging, and mighty charge makes it a little more complicated as well. So it's harder to get an intercept against Rhino because he'll also be unblockable, and you can see how many failed intercept attempts I'm making right here. He was just being so aggressive. Usually when the AI dashes back, they tend to hold block for at least a second or half a second, but this Rhino just kept coming at me after a dash back, and usually that's a good position to gain some ground, hit into their block. That's all I was trying to do, but I've lost a lot of health at this point because of those really, really poor mistakes on my part. So we have no Fury, and we are losing the health battle early on, so not a great start. We're going to throw the special 3 here just to recompose myself. I really needed to take a little bit of time to assess what was going on because it was such a bad start. So this is going to put us into our Frenzy, which is going to give us those guaranteed crits and all the bleeds. And we're going to try to hold block to retaliate with our Unstoppable, but it's not working. And I think it's just because I'm not retaliating fast enough. So right here, you'll see it again. I'm going to try to hold my block and retaliate into it, but I still don't get the Fury. And I think I just wasn't too slow. I was a step too slow. You can definitely intercept with a Moleman here by getting the Fury, by having them hit into your block and retaliating while you're unstoppable, but I was just not getting it. I was just a step slow on all these apparently, and you can see I'm still taking a lot of blocked hits. Because I was in my Frenzy and dealing so much damage, even with this protection up, I managed to get him down to 40% health during that Frenzy period, which is really good actually. I did not expect to do anywhere near that much damage with that protection up. But fortunately, it looks like that is a viable strategy to finish this fight if I still can't get an intercept, which it's looking more and more likely like I won't be able to. So now my plan is to try to build up my Frenzy and get into that Frenzy state again as fast as I can, because I haven't gotten an intercept yet. He's had protection the entire fight. So let's just get these guaranteed crits and get out of here and do this the hard way. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So you can see we've got enough Frenzy or enough Monster Mass to go into the Frenzy. We're going to throw the special 3 here. It's going to put us back into the Frenzy, and we can get those guaranteed crits and bleeds and just finish the fight that way, because I've given up on intercepting. I've tried different strategies and they haven't worked. So yeah, I'm just kind of like, screw it. We're going to do this the hard way. And we're going to do this with his protection up the entire time, and we're going to win this fight with that protection and just show this man who's boss. Even with the damage capped and being reduced at 60% because of the node, I don't care. We are going to knock this man out and do it with that protection up the entire fight, because Moleman is just that good. I think I said Frenzy about 15 times during that fight probably, so you're probably sick of that word. But unfortunately, I'll probably do it some more because we are going to use Moleman against this Void to finish off our war. He is a 6-star rank 3. It's the same node, Ebb and Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge, and Crumbling Armor. And let me tell you, this fight is not good. This is a lot of what not to do when you have a really ideal matchup like Moleman against Void. This is just horrible. So first off, I take a combo to the face right there. I was so late dashing in during his special animation that I got hit by the special. I don't know what I was doing. I am completely out of sorts. I'm down to like 50% health. He hits me again. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I really don't. I go into my Frenzy with like 4 charges, which is pointless. Fortunately, I got the Fury because I was able to intercept off my heavy unstoppable retaliation phase and through the special 2, which did a lot of damage. But he has the protection back, and I keep getting hit, and now I'm down to like 15% health. So, I mean, that's just horrible. We had so much health going into this fight. To be down like this is kind of crazy with the advantage we have. So now, I know I can finish this fight. I know I can win it if I can get the Fury and throw the special 2. So we're going to go for an intercept. We really need one. We get it right there. We're going to throw the special 2 with the Fury up, and we're going to hope this kills them. Unfortunately, it does not. And we're going to take that blocked hit from the special. We still have the Fury. We're going to throw the special 1 and hope to God this does it. The protection comes back right here, and he purifies all the debuffs. No. And we can't really take a whole lot of hits now because we're at 5% health. We get the Fury retaliation on holding our block, and the Unstoppable gives us the Fury back, removes the protection, and we finish him off with the full attack bonus. But holy crap, that is a horrible fight. Don't do anything. Don't do anything that I did in that fight because it was horrible the whole way through from beginning to end. And we got very lucky. We got very lucky to win that fight. But, man, just not good. But I was very happy to get out of this war without any deaths. Unfortunately, it really didn't matter. Savage Squad beat us down pretty good. Our defense racked up 7 kills in total. We died 17 times, which against an elite alliance is never going to cut it, so that's a loss. And we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. We knew it was going to be tough. We knew if we had played well, we would have been close, but obviously it really was not. So credit to Savage Squad. They earned the win, and just another tough loss for us. It's kind of 1 step forward, 2 steps back this season. Every time we get a win, it's followed by a loss pretty consistently. So it's been tough, and it definitely shows in the rankings because we are ranked 25th now in the Platinum 1 bracket, which is really, really close. So we're going to be teetering on the Platinum 1, Platinum 2 line here for the rest of the war season, it looks like. So we're hoping we can finish Platinum 1. We need some wins. We need to string them together. So hopefully we can. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.